Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Adam RPG. I'm your host BringItDon. I forgot to start recording, but off camera I bartered with more people in the town, because something I haven't showed off yet is that you can barter with basically anybody you talk to. I'll show you here, because I haven't showed off this area. I picked up some ammunition and stuff here. Don't really know what... It's just a border... What's it called? Border guard fortress. I talked to, I think this guy, right? Or was it this guy? It was not him. Ooh. I talked to one of them. He was the captain of the... Alright. Yeah, I'm not going to talk to these people. But I looted their stuff. There's a couple crates in here you can loot that had ammunition in it. And I looted this table here. Picked up some empty bottles. There's also a cook here you can barter with, wherever he's at. Might be sleeping. Actually, I don't see him now. Oh, there he is. That's the cook. But yeah, there wasn't much here. Just some ammunition and stuff that I picked up. Sold a lot of the stuff that I had picked up in the original village. But yeah, now we're gonna head towards the factory, because that's where I think the bandits are located. So down here to the southwest is a factory. Slowly make our way there. You know, there's 3 wanderers standing around a campfire. Would you like to stop and have a talk with them? Yeah, let's check it out. They're probably going to attack me. A tired man about 30, his face is lacerated. In his strong, calloused hands, he holds an old rifle. The barrel's not aimed at anyone in particular, but travels from side to side. He's afraid to take aim at one of the man's companions at any second. Upon seeing you, the man lifts his weapon. Oh wow, another one joins in. It's not in your interest to spook me, man. I can shoot you where you stand. Calm down, I just want to know what's going on. Who are you? Ivan Kondratev, Svalad's bodyguard. Who's Svalad? The disco dancer looking guy over there. But I won't be at his side for long. In the near future, I'll probably become a gun for hire. Because the crap I got into today tasted pretty sour. Now, why are you all standing here? We're standing because I said so. I'm not leaving this place until I know what's what. We're going to Krasno. Me, those 2 guys, and the driver. First day turned out okay. Ashat pointed the way, since he's our guide. Boris drove fine like always. Him knowing his UAZ is so good. We spent the night at old lady Nadia's cabin. She's a great old crone, you know. Even though she's crazy about cats. She told us a story about a new kind of mutant living at the local swamp. The leatherworm. It's one hell of a beast. Looks like a thin snake, or a large worm. One of those critters sneaks inside your skull through the ear, it's the end of you. He'll possess your brain and your whole body will be his. And he'll do it so well no one will have the skills to tell the difference. The biggest clue would be this. The possessed person will start mixing up names, and forgetting some small events from the past. Oh, and another thing. The possessed human turns into a cannibal. It's a sciencey word for man-eater. That's the story old Nadia told us. And on the next day we got into a car crash. It's probably raining a few days ago, so the road got all mushy. Looked like solid gravel, but in reality it was slippery as heck, so we drove off-road. And found ourselves in the middle of the same swamp the crone told us about. That's not even the worst of it. We got separated while getting out of there. Boris sank, I fell, Ashot ran away somewhere, and Sevalad done gods know what outside anyone's view for 10 minutes or so. As a result, I don't trust those 2 men no more. Who knows, maybe one of them is possessed by the leatherworm. Pretty creepy. Can I help you somehow? He looks at you suspiciously. How can you help me out? If one of them is possessed, he'll never show it, until you turn your back to him, at least. I can try and talk with the others to get to a conclusion. You know any rumors? I'll give you a rumor from the nearest future. So there's a guy near the swamp named Ivan, who shot his guide and his boss because he believed they were dangerous mutants. Hope to God it won't come to this, but still, I feel like it's the only way for us to know. Alright, well, let's get to know these guys. You see a nervous-looking black-haired fellow of about 20 years. He stands cross-armed, sighs, and nervously glances at his companions and at you. What an unlucky situation, darn it. Let's ask some stuff. Tell me about yourself. I'm Ashat Kasparov. I'm a guide for those 2, you dig? I know the locale well. So I agreed to lead those two to Krasno. Well, not two. There were three in the beginning. But now I doubt they are the same people that hired me. That's how it is. Alright, why the vigil if it's not a secret? What else can I do? I won't go with them, that's for sure. They hired me to lead their car to Krasno. Everything went well in the beginning. The driver drove. I pointed out the way. We spent the night at old lady Zena's dilapidated gas station. She's quite the woman, you know, and she has a funny dog named Toby. But with morning, rain started, a real downpour, and the driver couldn't handle his vehicle, smashed into some tree, and we plunged right into the swamp. Barely made it out alive. One more minute and we'd sink to the bottom along with the UAZ, just like the poor driver. But when we finally got out, we suddenly knew where we are. Oh, the skinworm swamp. A skinworm is this critter, a mutant, that crawls inside of people through their mouths and starts controlling their bodies, you dig? And so it's good at it. Nobody can tell the difference until it's too late. Until it leads you into some deserted place and starts eating your darn meat. So I ran from the swamp, but those two, they didn't. They got lost or something. We were grouped only when they got out of the swamp. So how do I know the skinworm didn't get them? How do I guide them to the city if they may strangle me as soon as I turn my back? Yeah, maybe I can help you out. Some hope sparks in the man's eyes. Oh, you really want to help? That's good, that's very good. Will you be able to? A real human has little to no differences with a person controlled by this mutant. They fully copy the original. Now they may mix up some memories occasionally, forget some names or details, but that's it. Alright, let's get to a conclusion. Look at this guy's portrait. You see a serious middle-aged man with a clean-shaven cheeks, hidden bald spot, neatly trimmed mustache. He's dressed in a brown suit, red shirt, and patent leather shoes. His surprisingly rich costume, for a traveler, is complemented by gilded eyeglasses and a metallic chain on his fat neck. The man looks at you angrily. He's obviously very tense about something. Oh hey pleb, you local? Spill the beans. I don't have a lot of patience right now with these two nitwits around. No, I'm not local. Darn it, crap. How much longer should I sit here, with these two nutjobs of all people? The man casts a hateful glance at his companions. Oh, screw my life. So what happened here? The man looks vexed. I, a wealthy, intelligent man, got stuck here with these two chimps. That's what happened here. I was invited to a local major city, Krasno, to have a talk with the Chamber of Commerce representatives. I tried to grow my business in any way possible, so I took the offer without a second thought. Got my best outfit and some samples of my wares. Hired a guide, took my best guard, and I thought he was my best at least. And got Boris on the wheel, and then we moved out from this rotten corner of the wastes. And what happened next? And after that, there was the road, or should I say the lack of it. Nothing our UAZ truck could not handle, though, at least in the beginning. This was a jolly ride. No local pleb would catch up to us. Quite nice, actually. Sitting in the warm car, looking at all the trees passing by. When night came, we stayed at old lady That's not her name. She's a good old gal, you know. She lives alone with Petka, her cat, and she doesn't fear anything. A real queen of her ruined gas station. But this time she didn't just feed us and lay us to bed. She told us a story about the skinworm. How it targets people that travel alone, how it drives them mad and destroys their companions, to eat them after that. What kind of beast is this skinworm? There is no such beast. That's moronic. Old wives' tales. Proletarian folklore. Made up by people that trade with old Valia. Legend goes there's a mutant in the local swamp that if you walk there all alone, falls on top of you from a branch and crawls inside your mouth. And when it's inside you, he connects to your nervous system, you know? Destroys your personality and switches it to his own. You become a sort of doll, controlled by the worm from the inside, but you don't look the part. Nobody ever notices your change, only one major difference. The worm has trouble with your original memories. He mixes up names and locations and all that. You know why he takes you over? To lure real humans into traps and feast on their flesh. Only human flesh is nutritious to the worm, they say. But that's all bullcrap. Moronic bullcrap. What happened next? The man's face fills with deep torment. We continued to drive in the morning. Oh, we'd be in Krasno come noon. If not for the accursed fog, you could have cut it with a knife. My Boris was an ace driver, but he couldn't see squat and crashed into a tree. And then we all fell. The tree, the goods, the car, and we inside it, all went into that stinking sinkhole. We, myself, Ivan the guard, and Kasparov the guide, got out through the roof of the car, but Boris could not handle it. He hit his head over the wheel and sank to the bottom with all our stuff minutes later. The water bubbled for half an hour or so. What happens next? The man sniffs and looks at you. Then we saw that we were in the same swamp from Valia's story. Kasparov started running fast. That's what you get with locals. Just straight ran through the underbrush. Me and Ivan, we followed, but Ivan fell into a bush while I kept on running. He cramped his leg or something along those lines. In other words, we lost each other for a while, and we regrouped only when we got here. You think now's a great time to start looking for some locals to help us out. Not for those two. Kasparov, the frickin' savage, told us he won't move or show us the way anymore, because he can't guarantee some of us aren't changed by the worm. And Ivan, who I trusted with my life, started repeating the same bullcrap, saying, Sevalad, I'm not too sure you're not infected by the worm, and I'm not sure about the guide either. Maybe you're both cannibals now. Maybe you're just waiting until I turn my back on you. And now we're in this dilemma. I want to go look for help to get my car out of the swamp. I can't do this without no guide, and the guide I have won't move since he's afraid we'll eat him. My guard simply wants to abandon us as soon as his legs get better. And meanwhile, he's threatening to shoot anyone who makes a move. I shoot him myself, but I have no gun. And I somewhat pity the idiot. He served me for years on end, didn't he? So that's why we're here, just sitting, waiting for something to come out of it. Alright. Old Lady Zena's. And she has a dog named Toby. I'm pretty sure it's the guide there. Old Lady Nadia's. She's a great old crone, you know. She's crazy about cats. Alright. He's saying Valias. They're all... Oh, do tell. Forgive me if I don't believe you. Yeah, I talked to everyone and got a pretty interesting conclusion. In this situation, any conclusion is interesting. Speak out, man. You're all telling a slightly different story. I'm getting out of here. They make us a short, violent cackle, which sounds more like a scream. Your call. Don't want yourself running away, though. Yeah, I'll run really carefully. Yeah, I don't know, because they were all telling different stories. They're probably all infected and they're all suspicious of each other. Yeah, screw that. I feel like I handled that the best way possible. I'll have a recording. Okay. There's a boat and stuff over there. I wonder if like these things on the see a trading caravan. Do you want to stop and trade? Yeah. That's some ammunition I can sell. Maybe they have some stuff for me as well. Are you the boss? See a small man in a leather vest and yoga pants. He looks at his watch and crosses his hands on his chest. If you want to buy something, you better do it soon. We're running late. Alright, just show me the stuff. +3 survival, +3 speechcraft. What? Doesn't actually do anything, I don't think. +1 survival. I might get the +3 speechcraft. Sounds pretty good, right? Let's get that, and let's sell him some ammunition. Alright, we're almost there. Need 4 more. Here, then you give me 2 more rubles. Alright. Alright, well that was fun. Can I steal their stuff, or are they gonna be like... I can't break the lock, let's get out of here. Alright, well that's 2 random encounters. Or earlier, when before I started recording, I did have another random encounter. A bunch of cultists, and they killed me. 2 of them had guns, 1 of them didn't, and I died. Some rubles. Pre-ward vodka. Well, that should get me a pretty penny, right? Fetch me a pretty penny. So that tells me that dock can probably be looted as well. Or traveled to. It's to the west a little bit. Oh, hello there, dead body. What you got for me? Nothing. Can't take the thing out of your back? Okay. Alright, anything around this truck? I can't take any scrap off the truck or anything. So I feel like I should be able to, but I guess not. Yeah, I don't see anything else here. Alright, well, let's leave. Go this way, then there was that dock to the west next to the thing all the way up here. Let's go there. Game was auto-saved, so we're good if we need to... If we get killed and have to load again. You stumbled upon a strange symbiosis of rats and mutated wasps. If you don't do anything, they will surely attack you. No, that's just attack. Yeah, screw it. I can take wasps in Oh, there's a bunch of them. Ah, screw it. I think I'll be okay here. Thinking maybe not. These guys seem a little bit stronger than the guys that were at the village. They're a lot stronger than the guys at the village. This is ridiculous. I need armor real bad. Like real bad. I mean, he's injured. Almost dead, come on. Alright, well that's 1 down. Keep kiting back, force these 2 or 3 to run at me. This fight's gonna take a little while. Sure. Keep cutting away a little bit. This I don't hit very frequently. I still have 31 health. I've only killed 1 of them. I don't think I got a lot of XP for it either. This is rough. God, how many hits does it take to kill these things? Maybe melee was not the way to go in this game. I think I'm blocked off now. Son of a gun. I mean, they're missing a whole lot though, so this isn't too bad. I might level up from killing these guys too. That'd be nice. Sure. Bash him in the head. Then run away! It blocked me off again. Son of a gun. Y'all get swings. I'm down to 19 health. This isn't going well. Is he down? Cool. Oh man, this is awful. No fights I've been in so far. I mean, the one that I was in off camera, where the murder cult was getting me. Screw it, take these guys out. That was awful, and then this one's been awful as well. It's just so slow, and a lot of enemies. The murder cult, there's 4 enemies. I think three of them had guns. No, all 4 of them had guns. The other guy just got in his face and I started, wailing on him. Come on, kill him. About to back myself into a corner. I might have to go back to the village and get healed after this. Yeah, screw off, rat. Oh, come on. I missed! Oh, man. This is not going well. Oh man. Alright. Well, screw it. I wonder if you could carry AP into the next turn. Be careful with those rats because they do like 3 damage per hit, I think. No, you don't carry AP into the next turn. Four HP damage. Holy crap, 1 more hit. Yeah, I just died. All that time wasted for... I don't think you can win any early combat. They've had armor. Alright, we did loot that already, right? Yeah. Alright, I still want to go up here and explore this. Oh, going the wrong way. Did I miss anything up here? Because I didn't go that way. Which is probably for the best. I don't have any armor or anything yet. Yeah, let's talk to the scavengers. This game is brutal, though. I like it. I like the challenge. Can't see what's in here. This guy's gonna attack me. They look like they're gonna attack me. Are you the leader? Before you stands a man in a pre-war jacket sporting a gas mask. He holds onto the straps of his huge rucksack with one hand, while playing with a rusty bolt in the other. His voice is distorted by the mask. What are you doing here? If you got anything to sell, do it. If not, get out. Let's see, what do you got? Scarf with dots. Survival instructions number 26. Let's bring that. Because I think that's an upgrade, right? And in return, I'll give you some empty bottles, some scrap metal, some salt, and yeah, I'll just pay for the rest of it, I think. Yeah, who are you people? We're the garbage collectors, claiming the ruins of and what's inside them. We're sort of like this big cultural phenomenon of the modern times. At least that's what I heard. Have you heard anything new? Don't know if you heard it or not, but there's a thing living in the local swamp. They call it the skin worm. This thing can crawl inside a person and make him a cannibal. Okay, well, that was fun. So I think if I use that, it'll increase my survival. But if I wait and use it when I get this. Oh, never mind. Plus 50% to skills you get from reading. Yeah, so I should probably just save it for that later on. Get more bang for my buck from the books. If anything that Fallout taught me, it's that you should save your books until you get your better learning skills. There's a boat over there. Alright, let's go in here, then after this we'll head towards the bandit camp. Okay. So tab brings you back to your character. There's people here. Oh, so they're about to kill a person. Can I watch? Oh, he's got some cool looking armor. Probably can't kill him though. You notice a group of suspicious men on the clay shore. You take one more cautious step when all the gathering turns to you. Silence falls full of tension until the hoarse, muffled voice of one of the gloomy men breaks it. Looky here, a witness. You notice a man standing on the pier with a huge concrete block hanging on his neck. You've obviously become an involuntary witness to lynching. Hey, what are you doing, guys? What does it look like? Preparing to finish this guy. You're clearly not wanted here, buddy. Alright, yeah, let's attack. Oh, this is not going to go well. I was hoping this guy would help me. Oh boy. This is not going to go well. He's getting so... What the heck? Alright, well his knife broke. Good. Because he was getting too many turns. Oh man, this isn't going well. Does he have a gun? Yeah, he has a gun. This guy has a gun. Oh, jeez Louise. Well, it was nice while it lasted, I guess. God, I can't do anything right here. Okay, I'm just gonna go to the bandit's place. Maybe they'll give me some armor. Maybe I have to go there next. Just leave that area real quick. This is not going well. I couldn't speechcraft way through that. Speechcraft my way out of that. Alright, let's talk to the caravanners again, I guess. See if they have anything better for us to buy. That's a different looking guy. I'm looking for armor or anything that I can, you know, protect myself with. Maybe even better melee weapons. Yeah, alright, let's get out of here. I should have tried to unlock his thing. This is fine, we're almost at the factory. Alright, how long have I been recording? Alright. I know it took us the entire episode to get here, and several deaths. Alright, let's do it once around outside the factory before we go and try and talk to the bandits inside. Did I just run through radiation? I'm assuming this is where the bandits are. I don't see anybody, actually. Oh, he's over there. Okay. Let's go in here first. Explore this. We'll talk to the bandit, then we'll call it an episode. So we'll have something set up for next episode. What's up, buddy? Before you stands a grim man with trimmed hair. He's wearing a black padded jacket. Upon seeing you, he spits on the ground in front of you and gets a better grip on his weathered assault rifle. He eyes you coldly. Hey, mate, what made you turn up in this neck of the backwoods? Yeah, alright, I'm traveling. That's how I stumbled upon this place. Oh, so you're a traveler. A traveler, huh? A real outdoorsman, huh? Why are you here, oh great strider? Out with it, now. Does this piece of paper tell you anything? The man looks at the card and smirks. After that, he takes his hand from the assault rifle and makes a few steps towards you. Got yourself a thief's passport, I see. This is getting interesting. Where did you get it? In Krasno? Yeah, where else? Right. These cards are only made by those hacks in the big city. I don't respect them much, since our team isn't even part of the underground. Look, I just want to join you guys. He wants to join us. Ha! We're almost a legitimate force of law, you know. Our chief already has a few talks with the Trade Council of Krasno. We need them to properly recognize us as an official strike force in the region. We'll be guarding the northern border, get it? Soon we won't have to loot the homes of nearby peasants. We'll tax them, all proper-like. No punk will be able to join our mighty group then. Okay, I sure do love the law. Anyone with half a brain knows your ranks are swarming with bandits. The man looks at you with a smirk. You got twitchy real fast, man. I was just kidding. You're a tough son of a gun. We always need those types of folks around. Let's pretend I gave you amnesty. So how about that job now? It's none of my business. Go see Dan. Denisovich. He's our boss. Ask him. He's in that house behind my back. He holds office there. Tell him you came from Kasoy. Maybe he'll give you some work. Thanks. Can I ask something now? How are things, my man? The man smiles slightly and scratches his head. Huh, well, I'm standing here keeping guard over the camp. Some good air in these parts, both day and night. Alright, I'm just gonna kind of flip through this stuff real quick, see if there's anything. Okay. So the next episode, we'll get in here, we'll speak to Dan, maybe loot the bandits' fortress. How big is this area? It's not that big. Yeah, we'll clear out this area in the next episode. Oh, it goes all the way over there. Actually, it is pretty big. If I wanted to, you know, run all the way over here. That's a whole other building. Looks like it's closed off, though. Interesting. Alright. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hope to see y'all in the next episode.